I wanted to talk to you all about three hugely important Supreme Court cases pending decisions now any day. What the hell? Hey, it's me. I promise not to get too close, but I just have to know more about these cases everyone keeps talking about. All right. Look, but could you seriously keep your distance or put on a mask or something? All right, listen. Last October, the Supreme Court heard argument in these cases that are going to decide whether LGBTQ employees continue to have protections under federal law. You've probably heard of the law. It's called Title VII. The part at issue prohibits workplace discrimination on the basis of sex. Lots of courts decades ago took a very narrow view of that word, and in a series of decisions that I don't think make a lot of sense, said sexual orientation and transgender status are just completely unrelated to sex. Seriously? I mean, it seems impossible for an employer to fire a worker or dock their pay on the basis of their sexual orientation or transgender status without, in some way, taking into account their sex. Hey, you know what? I think you're starting to sound like a lawyer, because that's pretty much what every recent court to have addressed the issue has said, and the federal government agreed, at least until the Trump administration took over. It's what our side argued at the Supreme Court, and fingers crossed, how the court comes out. Wow, sounds like there's a lot at stake. Boy, there sure is. Title VII has been a game changer. It's far from perfect, but the idea is that if you can do the job, you shouldn't lose it because of who you are. I mean, can you imagine these days if a hospital could refuse to hire a nurse just because he's transgender, or a doctor or x-ray tech, just because they're gay or lesbian? Same for delivery workers. We'd all lose out. We sure would. I'll definitely keep a lookout for this one. Hey, thanks for talking to me. I learned a lot. Sure, you bet. Hey, but next time, do you think you could just ring the front doorbell? Okay, sure.